Unfortunately, we not been the year. I don't know if now from your own side the sound problem there or na to your own side under the problem there. But family, good evening. And this, of course, the program we had or beyond the headline news with TV salon, and we had, of course. And by the way, they are today, Alpha there, and no, we're not say the wala there, but we will find out to say the wala there. So from one side, una they get we, and where Alpha been begin talk just now, una they get them, who that una actually they get right now, una they get we.
Now we.
Please, una help we quickly. Let me know.
Now we.
We did.
Now we did.
Okay,
now,
so
Alpha go lunch.
Alpha I know okay, so Alpha don't go relax for a bit, and we got beaucoup things for you inside the program today, of course. And KKY, for say KKY, that thing happened 2017, where they log get Maada SLPP office, it still get grudge for the ambassador, the sacked cocaine ambassador. It still get grudge for him because his statements just resonate. It just open new wound again to what happened 2017. So the SLFA, Sierra Leone Football Association, they don't cancel, they don't postpone their own, delegate conference. So they go pick the executive them. But for on the affairs of the Football Association, they don't cancel them. Well, we get updates today inside the program for know what exactly happened, when they go able for later, when they go able for reschedule, and waiting will be the action of CAF and FIFA. All of them for inside the program this evening. Plus the watches them with the display 53,000 euros plus 48,000 euros. Watches that we still inside the matter, plus the cocaine drug lord where in West Sevilla, forgive me. Le Agnes Bio, here in man when I just lie there because let them hand over the picking where they get and then the main rights now between State Lodge and Admiral Bio El just lie there because Umar Sharif in all of this therefore inside the program. My name is the Freedom Fighter.
From the North Kablai by Bure, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass.
All right, guys. Yes. So sure.
Still inside. Alpha still inside.
So I did inside. But I just want to know say when I say get the opportunity.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay, normally, okay, we will see what we get.
Alpha.
Guys, are you now?
Wait.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, it come.
Yeah, thank you. So I just want to do this. Congratulations.
So, Mr. Mr. Engineer, please take me off quickly. Let me fix something quickly. We don't know so we won't they will make another year inside the studio. Mr. Engineer, please take me off. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, family, let's just begin say this because this is a big congratulations to Wiyad because Wiyad win 2 awards. Now the award ceremony with the all Naya, the Salon Diaspora and Naya organization at the US. We had win 2 awards, best social media influencer and best TV program. They winning 2 awards in the this weekend. Now the US Naya. So congratulations and to Wiyad family, right? For that very good work. They then 2 awards and they mean something. And also one we other brother we now Wahid Tima Wahid said we win one category for the best entertainer category where they sing some conscious music and all of that. So family, when I continue for watch the program are Beyond the Headlines live on TV Salon and Wiyad, and we do live on YouTube and Facebook and across the world and all the platforms. Then don't forget to give me part of the program. Add the comment as how the program they go. Be part of the program, share, like, and comment. Okay. So some people already don't tell you about the program a little bit because we go for talk about SLFA. We say Alala don't take place, and also we don't stop the Congress. And also we get more inside the program. But as usual, anytime now we bring you the African news, and after the African news, we could try for talk more and link the public relations officer of the Salon Football Association, Ibrahim, for me to talk more. But first, as we try for fix the colleague at the other studio, Mike will bring you the African news. We go tell about what's they happen in different African countries. Hello and welcome to the African News live on TV Salon and Wiyad. A high-powered African Union delegation is in South Sudan to mediate rising tension between arrested Vice President Riek Machar and President Salva Kiir.
The dispute stems from violence which broke out in Upper Nile State earlier this year between government troops and an armed group accused of being allied with Machar. Last Wednesday, the government arrested Machar on charges of trying to stir up a rebellion, an arrest which his supporters claim goes against the terms of the peace deal. The African Union says it wishes to meet both leaders, but Machar's detention may prevent that. The mediation team will also meet other crucial players in South Sudan, including the UN mission and the Election Commission.
The deployment has been in part informed by the urgency that the crisis has created, especially at a time when South Sudan was simply trying to put itself back together, and there is a real danger that is going to relapse into full-blown civil war with catastrophic consequences for the region at a time when the region itself is in a state of flux with regard to conflict.
Meanwhile, the United States has issued visa restrictions to South Sudan after the country's leadership failed to accept deported citizens. In the Sahel region, Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso, members of the newly formed alliance, have introduced a 0.5% trade tax on goods from other ECOWAS countries.
Into an aspiring economic union, launching biometric passports and closer economic and military ties. The tax, agreed upon on Friday, affects all goods imported from outside the three countries, excluding humanitarian aid. This move comes as the trio further distance themselves from the West African regional bloc ECOWAS and Western powers, particularly former colonial ruler France. The countries are rich in minerals and agricultural products, but they mostly import manufactured goods from within Africa and beyond due to limited local industries. For decades, all countries in West Africa enjoyed free trade and movement of their citizens with a common passport under ECOWAS. The region has a population of more than 460 million. The regional bloc led by Nigeria has not commented on the new levy by Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso.
South Africa is dispatching a diplomatic team to Washington, D.C. to mend relations with the United States following the expulsion of its ambassador by President Trump.
Now, this meeting comes after the U.S. expelled the veteran South African ambassador Ebrahim Rasool last month over his controversial remarks against U.S. President Donald Trump. Now, this followed U.S. aid cuts over Trump's claims about land confiscation in South Africa under its land reforms. Trump also offered white South Africans refugee status in the U.S. In Washington, the South African delegates intended to explain the country's policies. They offered clarifications regarding the controversial Land Expropriation Act, explaining the conditions under which the government will seize abandoned or unused farmland for redevelopment.
And in Sierra Leone, the synthetic drug known as Kush continues to devastate communities, despite the government declaring it a public health emergency.
Declared an epidemic by the president last year, a recent report has now identified the core chemical component of Kush. The Global Initiative Against Transnational Organised Crime conducted the first known testing of the most common varieties of Kush available in Sierra Leone and neighbouring West African countries. And they found that it either contains synthetic cannabinoids or nitazines, a drug that can be up to 25 times more potent than fentanyl. For years, Kush's ingredients were shrouded in rumours, said to contain everything from rat poison even to human bones. Now, experts say knowing what's inside the drug means there can be better treatment for overdoses.
There were 8 years between Kush first emerging in Sierra Leone and us having conclusive, publicly available evidence over what Kush is. We cannot afford to have those delays again because those delays cost lives. One of the myths that the research debunked was the idea that Kush was entirely made within West Africa. The active chemical ingredients in Kush, the nitazines and the synthetic cannabinoids, we do not believe that there is manufacturing capacity within West Africa.
Tests revealed that the ingredients of Kush are largely sourced from China, the UK and the Netherlands. Sierra Leone declared a national emergency last year after deaths related to this destructive drug soared.
And that's your African News Update. I'm Alpha Kamara. All right, welcome back to the studio. Then I'll be the African news. Unfortunately, the Kush still affects the communities. Sad, but yeah, he's still there. And also South Sudan. You know, I got Boku friends and colleagues in South Sudan, and I hope say this goes solve. They don't levy them visa restriction because then the government feel for accept some people away they say them for deport, and then they not only get a restriction. Now they say even the one that we don't get visa there for revoke come back. So which means even if you can work in the US, you get visa for can work. You know, South Sudanese passport you get and for pull back in the UN. I just hope so the government will settle this as quick as possible and then I will not go answer let them kind of salon. You know, guys. You know, this news, you know, a church close to home because I know say Salomba get other people that wouldn't get for deport within the list. But what do I think about that particular kind of action? They not only forgive visa restriction, but the one that we don't get visa safe, they say they for revoke and back. Let's begin with Bible.
Well, I feel say that one in a sad news for we Africans them because one thing but then country there when something begin happen to a particular country, you self not sit down and think say no, you no get for me because it can happen to you, it can happen to the other person. So as long as Africa is concerned, when they begin church one, make we all just pray say make solution day at the early stage, because if you extend, you don't know if tomorrow will be you. So for me now, just a very, very sad information, and you can think say back other people and we don't come for land book as you talk you don't spend money, you don't can get scholarship, you don't can get support, opportunity where you not be able to forget now in country, and then you don't can at this part of the world, you don't get them. You know, suddenly they can't tell you say that they go with you back now Africa. Then sometimes they can even make somebody they lost in life. Because some man they take to mind and they able for maintain that kind of situation, something else they happen we're not good for in life. So now a very, very sad situation for we Africans.
Samuel Pierre, what do you think about this?
For me, I think it's in a one in short. Because we get this system say anytime we then deport with players that we people then go back now we country, some authorities and go say, oh, not so we get them. When I get them go back. And then they risk for them as well because some country the way they can and go back and they go get the injection. Some of them, but unfortunately, they're able for left arm. But that system they be don't expel all and they no say African country that they deny them people them. So now then the fair ways. So this one one strong way Donald Trump don't do so. And when he don't do so now, he go find out say other African country then where they observe what they happen. They're not go dare try that one day because most of the leaders in Africa they decide for go take rescue in America and other side there. Yeah, so they're not going for let them try them thing and day for them. So of course when they send the next day and they run for all them say when I come there no when I come there. So I think I won in short. And I think the other thing we I want for touch on apart from this one quickly now the area of this Kush thing. And if you find out and say the chemical we then be used for this Kush, we're not able to make them inside West Africa. And if you listen, find the countries then way they say them Kush there, so then chemical they come out Netherlands now one, China and the other side we are not quite remember again.
England, UK.
So listen this one. Let me look at. Let me say in my own rough estimation, I not do any survey, no nothing, but I'm pretty sure most of the chemical they come from Netherlands. Mm-hmm. Why Netherlands? Because of the connection we get now inside Salon. The underground connection, not only the bilateral relationship, the drug relationship between Netherlands and Salon now is very cordial, it's very, very unique. Taking into consideration, we get one of the tycoon there, the kingpin, the drug lord, we see don't right now inside the country, and remember say, now the time when this man come inside the country, around then 2021, because before this time, what will be the able? A pampas water, they don't be too exposed. A pampas water, tramadol, Kolleh. Now then thing extra C, now then thing jamba, now be the force inside the country, you understand it? But from when this man came inside the country from that 2020-21, if you watch, then that thing they begin for kick inside the country. And I'm come down to that 2022 now, for me to 2023, you see no more now the videos them, how they go anger now like zombies them. So if you watch the relationship between Netherlands underground drug cartel, which we own now, is very cordial. And we own drug people who we get. If we say them, they make us suffer. But with this guy now, we get we're well known. In fact, in all the government and he not hesitate for do anything. And they count the drugs them, the chemicals them, and they count the weapon them. And that is why if you find out certain thing, if you watch. some places in the way you see the one the way police the old, the one the way police they go well the lab and the one that we no get connection. I tell you this, everywhere you eat like that day, you get some drug lord them where they get connection and even big governments them, they're not they go after them. Because what you do, the top people them that then government they the benefit, so they know they go after them. But the one that we feel say now smuggle they want for smuggle come, they don't want for share the business to the top man. Now then they run after and the small fish that one day. If you want, the one we only talk about, for example, when Umar Sheriff, what did they happen? Not to the police, they defend them every day.
Of course.
The police not tell we say they're not doing any investigation against that for them again. They're not tell we say they're not hand over again for foreign affairs.
Correct.
So how on earth? So if you see, if they tell me the Netherlands, and then we get some of them things that will come out, I agree.
You know, in addition, the reason why Kush business act for control of the country, you get for think as well saying that the government they make money right now.
Yes.
Because
not to the government they make money. Now they government officials then.
Thank you.
Not they come inside.
Government officials then thank you. Because Umaro they talk about now, you know, now the first gentleman in own person directly, and all of the accused they are there on top of this man in it, but because he gets affiliation or connection with the first gentleman, nobody not able for church him. Nobody not able for take action. And guess what? If the first gentleman in Peking deal with this man, nothing know the way that man they do not the country will allow so where the first gentleman don't know. So he find out say because it deal with the first gentleman in Peking, Uma was safe. And just like what SLPP they say, since when this guy entered the country, we don't lost lots of young men and young girls them life. They don't die. And they still they die, my brother. And guess what? When this Kush stuff come, we talk. They make camouflage. The main one, they then go and make like they check, they host them. My brother, right now, Kush, it was na salon done. How me and you be the thing before. But because big people are hand on it right now, it's not allowed again because the police and soldiers wait for LP for secure this kind of bad thing at the country. Now them they protect the one where they bring the stuff in the country. So what you for do?
And then you are asking a question, for example, Mao Sharif don't missing in action. I don't know how they let for call admire because my name first been the play admire. So forget about that no more. And Agnes, where we not be the think of. Instead of inside the tiki one, Agnes una the hearing but una the see the waka for in foundation they begin. No, and now the thing will make them very simple for the police. Umang Sharifo, Agnes Deo, then get people picking where they work with. So no way no day where they will do one kind of smuggle with that kind of picking day where they don't go able for notice them. So then they inside the country, then they live their life.
All right, so we'll continue more with discussion and we'll get some comments where I just want to read. Zachariah is say, but Alpha not to Kush no more. He says Salon will get tramadol, will get Molly, will get cocaine, and will get Jamba. So Salon no work, also drug. The history of Salon. They say, but God no more go save the country. This now from Zachariah and Bizo Kamara. They say those people are they deserting Salon because of the drugs. Morris they say do a SLF in a Congress, then get on a Sonko. Then they perform so blood part in business. And we'll come next to SLFA, to be honest with you, because now they one part the main thing they talk about. But first, before we go there, let's just say, you and our youth man salon, do you say no to drugs, say no to them bad drugs, because we all don't see how don't they take the lives of the company youth man in another country there, right? But the program now beyond the headlines, and we did live on TV Salon, and we had every Sunday from 5 p.m. Eastern Time to 6 or 6:15 Eastern Time, and the different time in a different part of the world. I mean, Alpha, I do by Bora and Sengbe Pierre, and we continue next to SLFA, the Salon Football Association. They be supposed to get in Congress yesterday, but violence be make the Congress not go far. This now one part of the video them where we collect the video on the ground the same way for see how the thing be happen, so they attack some delegates and some people themselves now policeman and get for escape with them come on and the same blue. Lord, watch this video, and after that, the SLFA PRO promised for January on the line for talk more about the next step. Well, Lord, watch this video. We'll come back.
What is happening? Davidson are under serious attack.
All right? Then just a short video for talk about what actually be happened yesterday. And as we speak now, the Congress they on hold, and they wait for or the delegates and the SLFA administration saying they wait for from the Confederation of African Football CAF and the Federation for International Football FIFA on the next step. Well, I'll go a little bit back, saying Pierre and Barbara, excuse me. We see one day to the conference, the Anti-Corruption Commission will call a press conference and they announce and they investigate the. All right, but let's watch this other video because we get two videos. Don't watch the short one. Let's watch this other video and see more of what's happened. I will come more for a feedback on what's happened. I will say the producer already with the other video. Let's watch and quick.
Babadi man and the first police. Babadi man and they are the first police. Babadi man. And area outside, the delegates of the Mozadi Bama come. They never first police. This is it, and these are the agenda. These are the agenda. This is it. Babadi man and the first police. And area outside, the delegates of the Mozadi Bama. Look there. The man with the headset, with the phone. All of them there I see the police and they push them out. This is a peaceful camp. The delegates are there in peace while send a wage war against the delegates. And now the police and effect. This is it. These are the agenda we them bring. And it is orchestrated by that man with the structure. Paul Senge is the one who orchestrates the whole thing. We're there in peace. We there come because we believe in peace and we believe in the process. But Babadi talks them led by Paul Senge come and can attack outside the delegates of Tomozadi Bremade and go to an extreme of fighting the police. This now for the sake of evidence.
All right. Well, then a video where what be happened at this in blue yesterday. Who side the SLF is supposed to get in Congress? The tension be high. Two people in the contest for the presidency of SLFA. Thomas Babadi Kamara, we na the chairman for Bo Rangers. We don't build stadium. CAF and FIFA approved stadium na Bo, and the incumbent Thomas Daddy Brima instead the run for a second time. So we see the tension they build, and we see some of the video there, and they even got for wound the personal assistant to Thomas Daddy Brima. We, as I talk, they receive medical attention. I talked to some delegates who said they get for escape with them because the tension be so high, and they attack policemen, attack delegates, check paper, this and that. And we'll all see that video there. But same way, I'll go a little bit back. Like I say, one day to the election, we'll see who side the Anti-Corruption Commission issue a press release, and we get for arrest and detain the president for SLFA, Inspector General, and the Financial Secretary. They accuse them, say they mismanaged over $720,000 and plenty other millions and millions of leons when they say no Igbo accounts for at all. This happened like a day to the convention. Then sleep na ACC detention and they release them the next day. Then the next day for the convention. So already tempo don't begin build up even before. Now we see what to go happen at the conference and everything not suspend. Gentlemen, what now I want to take? Let me begin with you, Sengbe Pierre. What now you take? Because you have been closer to soccer and salon football and SLFA and all of that. What now you take as far as this tension concern at the SLFA current election?
Any way you see them, they fight for something, not because they want to go and improve the owner because of the benefit we did it. The Thomas Daddy Brema, the Babadi, they all know waiting at the benefits. Monetarily, paspasically, or going pass outside, or home around, all of that, and they know the benefits and we then go forget from them things in there. Of course, anti-corruption, we all do understand what they happen. Two sides to the coin. First of all, let me make them very clear, see. The two people away the contest, then are two Sierra Leoneans then. Then are SLPP. Then say sports not get politics. But no. In this one case, it did a tiggy one. So let's watch something quickly. I see something, I will read them and then I will actually link them to something else. Somebody when our daughter post something in Facebook, and this is now what they say. He say the one that when they claim say they arrest Thomas Daddy Bremer because of politics or political interference. He say una the mistake. He say under this current regime. He say Thomas Daddy Bremer. He say he don't receive boku millions of dollars for sake waiting then call government contract. That is to say, we don't actually get boku couple from the government for because it's in a contractor. Same way so, then say he been go for the SLPP symbol for be mayor, yeah, but then deny the symbol. Same way so, they say in same way so be involved, be get an per the Maboka school project. That 10 project where they can give for billion school them, do other things them. They say this first year be get an the Maboka project. And same way so it don't win boku contract them. And even under the Salwako, it don't win contract them, you know, for make it go able for bill, but let dig boku water well them, different side in the province them. Thomas Daddy Bremer now core SLPP member. I'll come to them one by one.
All right, guys, it's our log pause there because we don't get the PRO on the line for SLFA.
Okay.
Hello, Ibrahim. Welcome to the program live on TV Salon Weird.
Thank you very much, Martin Luther. Thank you to the guests in the studio and to viewers and listeners.
So, Ibrahim, what's now the current status of the SLFA Congress?
The current status is such that it's really difficult for actually talk about, in the sense that it is frustrating on our own part as a Sierra Leone Football Association, having put together all resources, every energy, every time, have been directed to the ordinary Congress of the Sierra Leone Football Association. We will be on schedule for Saturday, April 5th. At the Radisson Blue Hotel, and everybody know how important this particular Congress will be, because now the preceding Congress is to the elective Congress. In other words, now inside this Congress, we will go as a football family for go set the structures in terms of electoral bodies, ethical bodies, and all the other bodies necessary, for take to an elective Congress. And for also go adopt, the revised SLFA statute. So this is how much important this particular Congress will be. So the fact that, the family being converged now at Radisson Blue on Saturday, a lot of issues being come up in terms of confrontation, verbal confrontation, physical confrontation here and there. Everywhere was just super chaotic. So the Congress not be able to hold at all.
But Ibrahim. So let's bring the violence. Let's bring the chaos. Let's bring the violence and stop.
So this is what we're still looking into. As a matter of fact, as I speak to you, the executive committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association, they try for look into the particular matter. I try for call an emergency meeting for look into the issues surrounding, the fracas and the issues that will be happening. So if you ask me now, I cannot really point out directly as to which bring the issues. But what we know for sure that not to any outsiders that cause the problem. In other words, now the same football family, you understand, delegates, supporters of delegates, you understand, and football fans who've been there around, which is actually normal. Normally what we call Congress is because it's a football affair. So football fans, most times can come around, and football delegates, football authorities from different parts of the country can always converge, you understand? So really, this particular issue spark up is something that we cannot really, we haven't really been able to lay hands on it yet for able to say that, now this particular issue starts. But what is for sure, or what is clear is that even one of we secretariat staff them when Toner, be actually get physically confronted as well. You understand? We be left out with some injuries. And the vice chairman of the Kenema District Football Association itself been sustained an injury in the same fracas. But we cannot really point out now as to whose side this whole thing is spark up. We all know, say, we're building up towards the elective Congress. You understand? A few names don't they pop up already, even though we haven't really had an official declaration from anybody yet, that I can say for sure. But we don't hear names from different corners, different quarters in the mouths, you understand, of different, football fans talking about how some people are already, you understand, ready or interested to go for the next presidency. So naturally, you understand, that tension, they, be on the rise, even before we go to the Congress. Now, social media, fora, you understand, and other places. But we don't be expecting really for reach to the level of, physical confrontation. They be actually, yes, when I lead to
yes, Sembepi, I will ask you a question. Yes, I hear you. Yeah, if you know I go re-echo the question. Just go ahead.
Get me. All right. So the question I want to ask, then say one of the reasons, apart from the fact say violence may happen during the process, but one of the reasons we make postpone this Congress as a result of the president way in at the scene. And the type of come. What in the SLFA constitution say if the president not there when the Congress they go on?
He say if the president not there when the Congress they go on, what did the SLFA constitution say? Because found out that because of that, make the thing not go ahead after the violence.
So yes, you're right. Now, as a result of the absence of the president, we make the Congress not go on. And again, the absence of the president come as a result of the tension where I just don't analyze. So I don't want to go there again because of time, obviously. Because obviously, when the tension be don't rise, confrontation here and there, fed pushing and pulling, whether they throw stones, they wound this, they wound that, they make frantic effort for trying to calm the situation down. But all of their efforts they be proved for be, futile at the end of the day, not be able to put the situation under control. I say, okay, if in continue for day, where they give people in the hopes that the Congress is going to go on, then the fighting will go on at the end of the day. So then say, okay, let's left this in. As a matter of fact, even SSF, in your personal security, be done there at a very high, risk at the end of the day. So he decided for left. And indeed, as soon as he left, people then begin to take and say, okay, since you don't go, Congress not go for whole again. Now, coming back to your question proper, with regards, what did the statute say with respect to convening Congress? Now, in the statute is very clear on it, saying that the president then get the authority for convening Congress. However, if deliberately the president, refuse for convening Congress, then a legal breach than it. I mean, a breach of the statute than it. You understand? Then go take action against that. But in this case, it is justifiable. You understand? He left because of a certain circumstance for trying to put the situation under control. Because he say, if he continue for day and Congress go on, you understand? Also, I don't begin wound people even before Congress starts. It might lead to a loss of lives. You understand? And so at that moment, he prioritized the well-being, the safety and security of the football members. You understand? As opposed to Congress going.
And Ibrahim, just
we cannot avoid holding Congress.
Yeah, just
no matter what you do, we have to have Congress before we go to the elective Congress.
Just for add to that, I talked to some delegates. They say they really been afraid. They say because some of them say pass and get for escape with them at the hall because some of supporters them is so aggressive that they begin blow people and send people in here and there, send chair and all of that. So some of them even afraid self now say the security maybe get for be more watertight if this thing get for be whole in the coming few weeks or days. So what you want to go say to them one day? Because there's a delegate from across the country. I talked to lawyers, football managers, and different regions. They all express the same. What you want to go talk about security moving forward?
That's a very good point. As a matter of fact, Mr. Kamara, because we cannot, put a halt onto this Congress because of security reasons. Go and come back and not do anything about security at the end of the day. Then it not going to make sense. You understand? So as a matter of fact, what we're trying to do now for first of all, look into the issues. I mean, what happened in last Saturday, because we're not just going to, send them under the carpet. We don't have to throw them under the carpet. The one that will wound, we have to know who that wound them. You understand? And then we try to resolve those issues at the end of the day. You understand? Just so that, the one that we deserve for be punished for certain crimes that we then commit, or for bringing the game or bringing the Congress into disrepute at the end of the day, you understand, supposed to face the law, in accordance with the SLFA statutes at the end of the day. But to your question proper, I mean, we're looking at, and this is why I said, even the executive committee now, they try for convene a meeting, an emergency meeting, for looking into all of these issues and see how they're able for, better mount, a proper security, if in the Congress, when we therefore slate the next date. Because obviously we just can't forget this Congress. This is Congress that is going to lead us to the elective Congress at the end of the day. So yes, I mean, proper things that need to be put in place in terms of security. The venue probably is going to have to change. If it doesn't change at all, you understand, we get for mount very proper security in terms of ensuring that only people that we're concerned, you understand, not getting forgotten. Because normally what we do, we actually open it because we have nothing to hide. We try as best as possible for, apart from the delegates, them also bringing, you understand, journalists that they come around, you understand, observers that they come around, people that will just can't observe no more for see what is going on. Because football is bigger than me and you.
Ibrahim.
It's a game that belongs to everybody. Yes, please.
Thank you. I think you say we're not getting nothing for it, but other people in the say the Anti-Corruption Commission making an indictment and even detaining the president of SLFA a day to the Congress probably also raised a little bit of the tempo, or even though some of his supporters and say it too. So what do you think about it? I don't know if you want to comment on that or because the matter is under investigation. But what's it like for
I wouldn't want to go on to that for now. I mean, it is something that we're definitely going to have to comment on at the end of the day. But for now, since the investigations that on, I don't really want for go too deep into what has to do with the article.
Let's just put one question. We will be the final question to him.
When I said we're not getting nothing for hide, I was referring specifically to Congress proceedings.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, but I know as a journalist, you use the technique for bringing over to the
send me
but to be very honest, I am not shying away from speaking around issues with respect to the Anti-Corruption Commission, because I mean, I don't think anything there again we in our secrets with regards to the Anti-Corruption Commission they pursue and what they're looking at and what they're looking for. You understand? And the president also, upon the release, don't mention and very clearly see every documentation that is going to be needed by the ACC as far as the Football Federation is concerned. We have all those documents intact.
Right.
And like you said, me and you not going to go too deep into that for now until
that's okay.
We think it will be the outcome of
All right, somebody I get a question. Somebody I get another question.
We left from actually. And also Ibrahim, use the technique as a journalist for actually send them back to me for let we down on that particular ACC incident.
Yeah.
But let me go forward to the Congress again. How soon we will see the Congress, or we could get for see an EPMP for run the who that we could get for see end up for organize this conference. I mean for all the Congress. Get for see people and come out one of the same people and go in charge.
Same people are in charge. That's the question.
That's a very brilliant question. I'm going to have to be honest with you, because a lot of people have been able to say because that disruption maybe don't happen, maybe FIFA will send a normalization committee, or maybe here and there, maybe this and that will happen. But no, I don't want to say the good thing, you understand? But waiting better, waiting make them easier for we. Let me put it that way. Now the fact that it wasn't really an issue that happened inside the hall of the Congress. Let us be clear on that. There are issues that they talk about. So now bits and pieces that normally happen. Now the surrounding, you understand, of the venue, maybe in the lobby of the hotel, the outside parts of the hotel, outside the supporters, the normal, the meet up, and all of that. So it wasn't really like a Congress that took, a fracas that really happened, or disruption that really happened in the hall. You understand? So basically, the decision of the president for make sure they left and halt the Congress, that will make sure they calm down, then start the threat when we don't go on outside. So for answer the question proper, the same body, the Sierra Leone footballers, the same body is going to be charged with the responsibility for convening this Congress. You understand? That are the president of Mozadi Brahma and the executive committee. You understand? Now they give a convene this Congress. And again, if I can emphasize, The purpose of this Congress now will go elect the different bodies which charged with the responsibility for run the elections, i.e. the elective body, the electoral body, the ethics body, disciplinary body, all of these other bodies. And also for go adopt the revised SLFA statute. So we have to do this before we go to that Congress. So yes, now this same body, you understand, now we get for call the Congress back, you understand, the President and Executive Committee. Now they sit down on a meeting, slate a first date, we'll go for publish, we'll go for announce and back, and then more security measures get to be put in place for avoid that kind of thing will be happen in the last one, just so that this one now will go on successfully.
Okay, any final message to the football family before we left you, Ibrahim?
Yeah, well, if we do not allow this Congress to go on, we cannot go to the elective Congress at the end of the day. You understand? So people have to exercise patience. You can support whoever you want for support. This is the freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of whatever. But make sure that you freedom what you get. You understand? No exercise and too much, so that you will tamper onto the freedom of the other person. Expression or your own association at the end of the day, so that we will get a very peaceful Congress. We will lead you to an elective Congress, and when you reach there now, you're a delegate, you get your voting right. You go, you simply decide on who you think is the fittest to take us for the next 4 years in terms of being charged with the mantle of leadership at the Sierra Leone Football Association.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for joining the program.
God bless you for the opportunity.
Thank you. So, Dan, the Public Relations Officer for the SLFA, Salon Football Association, guys, Ibrahim Kamara. Sengbe and Bible, we now not take, present your issues as a PRO, and we still get a way forward for the Congress for moving on. But the violence.
So me personally, not for going to it, don't talk again because I'm clear. It don't lay and don't for him. But I want to go into the individual people. And for example, the two people who have been beginning for talk about just now, winner Daddy Ian and Babadi. So the fact that from waiting with the year, of course, Daddy Boyma, of course, they get a lot of contracts from the government to an SLPP proper. Anyone for continue for then at that position there, and other people and they say the reason why anti-corruption come up with the case at this particular time now for destabilize them and make way for Babadi. Let's go into this. From waiting with the Babadi don't spend a lot of money into this. Money where he gets personally, money where he gets from Leadway. Of course, this being we say, Timber and the how they call them the tax evasion. Yeah. Then we do a lot of money from the consolidated fund, under this timber business. We lost a lot, but we lost money, we lost the forest, lost money into personal pockets, and then we lost the forest to the Western world. And again, a lot of people they say, from what you say, I don't know if the audio available.
Well, the one way somebody
yesterday I talked about that thing in here. Now the fact say, because of the way our football officials they get free way for the go in and out, so they want to use this particular FA again for the go in and out with certain things the way we don't be up to it. Now the white powder now the this and that whole thing. And Babadi now the main man from the government here, in as much as Daddy Boyma back now the own, but I think said they want to use this more because he understand them more than waiting back Daddy Boyma they do. So they want for be and come inside for leading at that position, they for the able for do the transportation for them fast. But not to me one make the allegation that if the audio available, please Alpha or producer, if the audio available, let people just hear you say what me said me begin talk yesterday, the information we get, not to just make up will be the makeup, but now waiting, even then stuff that the football family are aware of.
All right. Yes, the producer get the audio when I leaked audio from a football administrator, even identifying himself from Kono district, and in say he gets issues with Mr. Babadi Kamara, one of the presidential aspirants, when he alleged say he don't spend a lot of money for campaign people, even though 10 for vote no reach it. And according to what I say, Mr. Babadi Kamara won the power. So I don't know if that vote. Okay, the producer said the audio not ready, so probably
okay.
I will play.
So, for say now Babadi no more put more. Even that the Ibrahim say very close to hear from that corruption. In as much as then always talk say if you see possible because you give them some opportunity for come close to you, understand it? So that Ibrahim say very much corrupt. I was almost to talk about so $500 and something or $700 and something thousand, right?
Yes, over $720 something $1,000. $1,000.
When
Yes.
So the corruption that when at this all we talk, then they won't go inside there because of the benefits where they get. Then they won't go inside there because they feel say corrupt FIFA day, corrupt CAF day, and then SLFA self for corrupt and able for beget themselves and rich at the end of the day, and then they make their way out. That's not the only thing where they don't want to go inside it. Because of that, what if not that, why if you say that for the go and kill themselves?
Well, kind of big question.
They talk in the side of the things that we have on that particular program day, where we see the Salon police, their action and all. One thing for sure, we always see how the talk say, you get certain organizations or certain sectors in that country, politics not for mixed day. But for me, by the whole thing where I see now just a play cook, and the football, I don't understand. They don't turn this thing into politics in the way that nobody not able to do the right thing again. And when they take politics, put them into the football stuff now, the country, then the politicians then they buy cabal and get them bobo them. You understand? This person get Ion Bobo, he want the position. This other person, they near the pa, he want the position. Babadi, of course, we all know. When I excuse me, sometimes Alpha, we had how things them come, na so we talk am. You get?
Yes.
Especially men na so they. So not just go straight. The football business, we all know say this guy Babadi 99 at the stadium, right? Babadi.
Okay. Mr. Producer, please take me off quickly.
Okay.
All right.
Yes,
Babadi.
Yes,
we all know waiting about Babadi own connection na this particular government. Of course, now the president in Bobo na Maada. Now in the run the stadium, he and the president. Now in the run Simba and the president, we know all of this stuff then they. So now inside SLPP, this talk me and not for even talk, but now because it concerns few Sierra Leoneans they want for no. Because it's as far as me concerned is SLPP to SLPP. Look at the action of Sierra Leone police. People they fight police, nobody they arrest because waiting then are two Sierra Leonean them. So me when it comes to this SLPP stuff to SLPP, the honest truth is I'm not elect for waste me time day. And then come to Francis Benkell where just then another commission day for protect corruption against the state, where Maada Bio and the government officials and they do. The investigation where they do to Babadi na kangaroo investigation. It just they use that one day for slow the other person for make the one where they want for make it get the position, get them, but not to investigation we get for go further, not to investigation where salon people get for know the truth. So for me by Bure, that investigation they now just a camouflage because then get already a particular person when they want for make it get this position. So then it's got to stop the other one. Make them delay in time, and then the process they go on. The one way they want is succeed, forget the position. The same thing happened to the lawyers. We see what's happen. When the lawyers they make the election, they do all kinds of block other people them just because they want to get gentle in with the position. And then the Francis corrupt Benkell conducts that election day, he give that they want for give. So me, as I say, when it comes to SLPP and Pauper, and not elect for waste me time because all the things they go on so now between themselves. And let me tell you something. Then one day the hacker of Mama Salon get for continue for all them, but this all go done very very soon when we Sierra Leoneans feel say them people are not to get the country, them people are not for left get in this country for letting them misuse the country like how they misuse them. So things that they go on we're not good for the country. Football of all people, football. Now in them people they damage show. With politics, football, we're supposed to be national issue. Now, in them put into politics too. Policeman, they not able to arrest nobody. They give the ground commentary. So person in people that they fight policeman. If now other parts of the country, Alpha, like policeman don't fire person, don't kill person. If now other parts of the country, policeman don't arrest people them, go lock them. But because Fatima be don't tell we say, Udana SLPP na 2 Sierra Leonean and na them so they you not see no arrest.
All right. So we pay Bible. I think say time we're not getting enough time again, but I just want to read a few comments so the people don't feel left out, and we still get the history we still get for come. But I'll read a few comments. Peter Bai Bangura, they say all this nonsense they say go stop one day. Dauda, they say no one expect for be peaceful. Where the 4 gentlemen they continue to talk and they work at the post to elect peace. Maurice they say na Halaki, this some of them people are in the entire generation for the way they ruin we country left and right. Maurice say bona it's in a lodge, now they the Kush factory, they wait to expect. Josephine, they say hello everyone. Ahmed Lamin, they say to be honest, Salon need fasting and prayer. And even though we just come up and fasting, we the Muslim and the Christian them, they say, but we still need for pray more because that country all things just they go from left to right. Jamila, they say, I wonder how Sludge the election will be. Yes, Sludge get forget the election next. All right. Instead they say I go be. And Zachariah, they say now why they say na God go like them for we. All side is also left and right. Okay. Ted K, they say all side corrupt. All right, now the audio done ready. The audio side, this person they allege say, Mr. Babadi Kamara, they go and spend plenty money on the other side. And this na the chairman for the Diamond Stars na Kono, we actually send this audio out for let people know say instead of not happy, he say the way Mr. Babadi they go and campaign for the presidency of Stars. Now listen to the audio quick.
Oh, me what I tell you, Babadi is bad. Babadi, you get mind. You go Kono, you don't go set politics, you don't go set to paramount chief against we. You hold dinner out there, you go buy goat, you put it down, let them eat. Give them money for damage one great T-boy. Go all out. Me and Chief Sakui, right now as I'm talking, we are not talking through you for your sake. They intimidate people, they use all kind of force. I don't resist you, all kind of way. He said they're not mislead. You like how they mislead. You have been misled. Money is not everything. Yeah, they tell you. Some of you have seen everything, Babadi. You know, they lie. You know how they lie. You don't lie 1, 2, 10 per Mr. Sef. What's in this thing now? First you can't fight for power, tell you want to kill Motama. Some of you live the only on that threat. We don't see her. They don't attack we. People don't run beer we for his sake. Over and over, we don't manage her. We don't go both on, they hide and say they can't kill we. What's kind of thing this? For one great power, man. But no fear. What's in this? Whose intention better you get? Whose business you want to do inside this presidency? Why you not do it? You have all the opportunity, you have all the powers in your hand. And you cannot use football for some business. You cannot. And me, the desperation what they see on this presidency, the kind of business one can do there is not working. People will prosecute them. People go follow up people there for this. When I don't count bad business inside this game we don't clean up. Daddy Brahma don't clean up to the highest degree. It was bad, we know. So you're learning another image. Then you want to let people they can subdue to you pressure. If you want this thing, a lot of way they follow you get not to this way. Okay? You don't intimidate, you don't threat you, you live them all the one that threat. With the pass and run. Make them pull me. You don't do all thing. If you go not to somebody back when me don't work very hard in this street. Eh? You want to be chairman of all the club them. Go you lodge club, feed her, you beat her, you pay in transport, you turn back. Go you all them people that way don't stand so. Now because of money, people in there they make you broken and they're afraid for talk to you. Babadi, I can tell you this. They are just fearing you because of your attitude. But you know they do well. Ethics problem they pay you, a pack for you. You dey send money na people then you tell money them for no money.
Right. SLPP by Bure, you know, that might be an audio from one of the football administrators from Kono, Diamond Stars. To be honest, for be more realistic, I just quote the name exactly. Let you know say this thing is deep and a lot of other people. It's that the chairman for Diamond Stars, winner T-Boy Kaikbanja. You know, they're expressing your frustration on how this thing they go. SLPP, what's your take on that?
Well, me take don't be done. I don't talk at this now. Wait till I talk now. Just carry echo. So he not talking direct. He not talking direct. He say that business where they want being inside the football family, they don't count. That bad business, they don't count. What's not the bad business? Let me ask you now. What's not the bad business left inside the country? And drugs. Alpha, what's not the bad business?
Alpha don't go talk on drugs. The president they do am, all man they do am, and that's what they do am.
Now the only bad business that they have when they want for bring inside football.
Put Alpha off this. Let me talk am.
The man said they want bring bad business.
Bad business.
So we don't tell you bad business.
And we don't tell you say na Babadi they want for use. We tell you, not talk, huh?
And Babadi not they begin bad business at country.
And I swear back, I not ever listen this audio. And I talk yesterday night. We talk.
Yeah.
I beg Lord to God aside.
Lord, you come with this.
The program live beyond the headlines on TV Salon and we get Alpha and we get Bible and SLPP. And some of them say allegations, we just want to make them know, but allegations from people who are inside when are part of the sports family. Now they raise the issues there. But we'll continue more, and we just hope so. The PR hotel we say we want for hearing from them moving forward. And somebody just don't post say if this thing continues, so they say FIFA will likely ban Salon for take part by international sports or even soccer, and you know a lot which day. And Zachariah they said, I praise Almighty. He said, good evening, my brother. Let God continue for guide una. Then from Zachariah, we put there and they, this issue of soccer. We'll continue. We'll come back some other day. But we just want let the stakeholder and go back to the drawing board and continue for, try for, make sure so they clear the way forward. Because at the end of the day, this kind of tension, if it continues, so like I said, some delegate and say they're really, really afraid. Some then tell me say I be here and pass with them. Some man left in Mutskafa, and hide, say go inside Mutuka. This is serious now, Radis in blue. So some man say, I they think about me picking, and they get a lot of call tests that they always tell me they go on. Some man say, now hide with me. Some man say, I pull me polo, me SLFA polo, I put it in my pocket. For like, not even it be really, really tense, it be too serious. But saying,
let me just rush up quickly and go into another politics. Just now, when I get for the KKY and the ambassador, wait a second.
Right. Yes, go ahead. I'll let you take the cue on this issue between KKY and the SAC ambassador from Cambia district, the border district is Guinea. Over to you. Take the cue before the thing they come in. The
first question now, who that's not the Egwe, who that's not the big one, who that's not the paramount chief for Cambia district? Well, technically inside this SLPP, the ambassador is the boss for Cambia district. The ambassador where they sacked because of cocaine, na the boss for Cambia district. Well, it looked like say infighting to go on. So let me go back to 2017. Mr. Producer, if you can go back to the SLPP gate, and let me see what exactly happened. Usai KKY benefit for the leadership of SLPP together with Maada Bio, and then Usai them into PPPA in Mama and other things. Then they lock gates param, and the one we been team up as the chief security officer. That same day, na the gate, the ambassador where they don't sack, when Alimami Bangura, na in been team up na the gate, Bunikali one, and in fact. Where KKY say the invite we say now that they don't change, call the boss man, they come waiting. So that thing that beef, that grudge, it's like say it been still the live inside KKY. And I could always talk say every good leader not to keep grudge. Once you get something that you sleeve, you talk them over with a person, let una find way out for them. If you're not for settle on a pathways, everybody go about your business and nobody knows to go against the company. But from what we see, KKY don't go, he don't come back, but they still get the grudge against this ambassador. So the other question is, yes, then catch the ambassador, but for say na set up, for say na leak the secret because of power struggle inside Cambia, for sake of the SLPP, that's another day. If we can go back quickly, let's get a flashback. From 2017, Usai SLPP been there, the feds, Kandeh Yumkella been there navigate. Let people see and they know how to come, and then we'll come back to the recent video.
All right, so SLPP, you get a point. But even as we talk about that old video, this current thing where happens on Cambia, this man at Cambia come on, the KKY come on, and the other possibility that point for go take over the ambassador in position, na KKY own big brother. So you get a lot of stake. You get a lot of stake in this issue. You get Boku beef party super because in brother and I ain't gonna represent the ambassador. Now
for saying KKY and I lobby for him border, in as much as in border na senior man inside the SLPP, but for saying I lobby for him border, for them border go take over Almami in position, but it will take the position as ambassador, but it not go take the position as SLPP. And as at now what they talk so, SLPP not ever say the ambassador not to the chairman, and if na in the chairman, then na irresponsible for the control the SLPP affairs na Cambia. So as far as we concerned, Kandeh Yumkella they under the ambassador because for now Kandeh Yumkella not to NGC na SLPP.
But if you watch the video what KKY do, he say I talk to you from the government officers a day as an advisor to the president, and I want the people in Cambia know say the ambassador not get any authority for talk about government business in Cambia. Let go sit down, he don't under investigation.
But what Kandeh not tell the people them now they say this man gets position inside the party where he not get. So let's tell you something where you watch and people in the party now they control people in the government. Let's look at this way. Why you feel say member of parliament them not able for all certain people them to account? Especially people them wey hold position na dem party, na dem constituency, na dem district, and na dem region. Because dem get for come back to them when election time dey come, they need them for let them get wetin they want. So if Kandeh Yumkella dey say government na we sit down and dey talk to you as this, na call and come. Na call and call. That man na vote them vote for him inside the party. So now the two different things now. Kandeh Yumkella say don't call people na the party for take action. But the party where they call this man back na stakeholder na the party. Not to just say where they pull him as ambassador, they not get party membership. He gets strong membership.
You know, at this time, like when they say Jesus been drive no, not so Jesus, God been drive Satan na heaven, but you not pulling power upon him. So which means this man and pull on a government your ambassador don't pull on it because of the cocaine issue, but still a member of the party, as official.
We're very much powerful inside Gambia, more powerful because what is Kandeh in the try for just say me na senior stakeholder. Yeah, you na still senior stakeholder from Gambia. We agree. The man said na stakeholder in Gambia. We agree. And at the same time, the man get position past you inside the party where you don't want to leak pits to back.
So maybe I'll go back a little bit because see, you interview somebody where the person say, "Hey, this ambassador go pray in one place." I think I've been prayed there. Where say been get like high security and military where they got him or something like. Who said this man pull his power now? Where they don't pull as ambassador for like get like government security, they still they got him.
So I will ask you this question: who that this man go endorse na the field?
They say endorse the vice president. I think. I saw somebody tell me.
Yes. So now two beefing now Kandeh don't get. Kandeh get beefing because this man law gets for 2017. Kandeh don't get beefing because it feel say in border for endorse him, but in border don't go endorse Julde. So as far as he concerned, for him then in a threat to him. So in fact for come back at him. Yeah, in as much as the ambassador na cocaine man, we agree that nobody no go for avoid that day. But now the party business. And I'll tell you how this feds they go. The feds they come out from government, they come out to the kind of the district, they go to family, especially when they possibly don't go replace this ambassador na Kandeh brother. And now Kandeh they come out publicly for can check this guy. Feds they inside there, una watch it in the happen.
Kandeh Yumkella, well, you know, na senior, you know, academist or politician or whatever. But he don't contest for member of parliament. Now that side the way born in Gambia, he lost. He lost badly.
And KKY?
Yes, KKY. If you don't contest for member of parliament, yeah.
Now these people in the talk, I mean, they read one comment about KKY. Let's just go to it quickly. Also, I make the video. KKY did actually try for talk say. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I will get for send something back to Moses. So what in KKY basically? Sorry, I think I lost my thought. Go ahead quickly. I just found something.
Yeah. So yeah, KKY we don't contest, and he lost badly. You know, he will win. The other say he win under empathy way format, not NGC, right? But yes, but we contest for the SLPP for member of parliament that place there, he lost. All right. But the point now is, if this man they don't, you know, you get case, the investigation they go on, we all know, and go catch out with cocaine. You know, for whatever reason, if now somebody be send him or whatever, instead of go putting your own name at stake, your own family name at stake for power of opposition. Now, in name, now in the all over the international world because they go catch him with cocaine inside the government Mutuka na Guinea, right? And Guinea they investigate, the international world investigate, Salon investigate, all right. But for like still active in the local politics because he still gets in position as a party official like how say, I think Nadana the issue where KKY gets maybe inside get interest. I don't know, maybe inside get interest moving forward. It may be the flag bearer or
the question of maybe not they exist in this one. KKY get interest. Why you think say Kandeh and Maada bill? Yeah. And then you get people, for example, where they ask a lot of questions. They say KKY now they free the former ambassador to Guinea Republic, when ambassador Alimami Hassan, and the only thing that because KKY, you know, we make KKY the raise alarm now because Alimami Hassan been teaching lesson during 2017 election, and other people and they say why KKY now they can talk big talk like this because at some point KKY not even able for make them party when at the SLPP get back the seat when they be lost. Na Gambia. So stakeholder will be in order for bring back the seat to SLPP. You want to be take over. You want to be take na SLPP and in order for make the SLPP get on. So stakeholder we want for talk about so right now. So let KKY just shut up. That are the thing we didn't talk about. But wait, two things they are going to talk about. I yeah. always talk to anybody when a leader and they get something in heart, not a good leader. You understand what I mean? If KKY gets in mind for keep thing from 2017 to this time, it means say anytime KKY gets in power, anybody we don't do a bad, it go which pass Maada bill. KKY go wicked pass Maada bill. It deal with the inside the SLPP for waiting and do and way make it go from NGC 2017. It deal with them better one, including the guy there. So if they no say then a man or woman them, let them give KKY the leadership. Let them see something.
But wait, so politicians forget base. Every politician before they join national politics forget your own base. That base now also you come up.
Right now.
Now you ask.
Now Kitchum, where in order for win seats. Imagine person was very much influential. He win 4 seats. The first way he can because of people that believe and trust. Then trust them say this not the man we can for we. Now, because they see how the lala pinta we don't bring can, the kind of lucky we don't bring can, the kind of sweet talk when I ain't no more sabi nothing practically. Then pull all thing in hand. Instead of we contest not before win 1 seat again. For go back. 1 seat no win. So the question is who's in base right now? And for just talk saying a stakeholder, you never forget control of one council self. You know a stakeholder.
All right. Well, fam will have the program Beyond the Headlines on TV Salon in Riyadh. We did live on Facebook and YouTube across 2 platforms. Then, Lord, a few commenters we try to wrap up the program. Zakaria, they say the APC they play with lie on tell, then betray the people of Salon and they make all entire they happen, but the end ain't go justify the means. Master AU they say Almami is more powerful and productive than Cambia past KKY by far. Jamila they say Sengbepe, you very correct. The ambassador and the SLP chairman for Cambia. They say, Kandeh go back to NGC with the laughing emoji. All right, Master AU, they say KKY is jealous because Almami they support vice president, but take it or leave it. KKY now just a tiny thing that can be compared to Almami. Say, but people are not even respect KKY because you don't get much weight today.
Because you don't think about that. You don't like Bokupa them. Now this man ain't go telling people in the Cambia say they can't begin make bike now. And this he don't like too much. Okay, I'm afraid person when he makes sabi talk, sweet talk. He lie bad, he lie past dog. Calm down. Not to calm down business. He didn't lie. Because he didn't lie. Because he don't lie so much that the respect says that people don't get time for again. In as much as we all know say Alimami mix pan this thing, we make them the investigator right now, correct. But when they can say moral high ground, let me first use that word today. Kandeh Yumkella don't get the moral high ground for talk about politics right now inside the country. And this in statement we make so, it just embarrass itself. This in video it pull so it just show how petty it be. It just show how nonsensical it be.
All right. Well, definitely. Some people are going to say because of principles, but KKY, for example, we all see what he do. Where he said they go lock the mouth panam. He even say he go give SLPP card. Then say na fake up. All of that. All this still help. The video don't come up. When they lock the mouth pan, the whole team after the mouth, so they see KKY. They see Alpha Timbo. When they lock all of the party office, and after that they go from the NGC, and
And this is the army waiting at the so that Green Day, at the ambassador Randy, as the chief security officer, then send him my SLPP office.
Yeah. So as far as you concerned, this judge, I don't continue to go to the way this matter don't come back to. All right. Then we have a NGC. So you go from the party.
The call and has been changed. Just few minutes.
We not face at least out of respect. Now, don't go PPRC. We all be there. They say the right way.
It has been changed.
So well, they can tell we say don't change. Okay, we'll go stay now for some time. They can tell we say we're not for coming, and they give you reason now. Yeah. Because make them give we all this letter.
This police are not cut the video. Just cut the
video. We all dress.
Let's tell you something. You see. Mami, even as chief security officer, a very powerful past Kandeh Yumkella and the SLPP, then days. Even as security officer and SLPP, a powerful past Kandeh Yumkella. See no more now how in little Kandeh Yumkella, it talk like one sorry Arab. You understand what I mean? Eh? Like person with all lost hope. Whilst Almami gets control. So this beef in there. And interestingly, I don't know say they pull them beef, but the way how Almami talk to them now, because then Almami na be Maada bill, na be pauper, in how na how they call them. So something wrong, something really, really wrong. But for me, Kandeh Yumkella na the most stupid things this you don't ever come and do. He try for kind confirm to we say that the ambassador and investigate na Guinea and yeah. He try for with that side at least he can make clear to confirm certain things there. But the south side not try at all. Now the kind nonsense things the way he can talk. He just can expose himself more. For sure say Kandeh Yumkella and that kind of politician way nobody know for trust. He don't reach to the point now say when he talk something self, he like na two he talk now say people are not trust again, not believe again. Because any politician with the old grudge I still go to that the way the old grudge and act a nonsense guy. Yeah, and anybody when you see people in the support him yesterday, then today it can cost 10 people in the bag. Say because you might be giving on $100 for sure. Say now if you na Motaman you vote for him tomorrow, it cost you back safe now because you vote for him, and it deal with you past how Maada be deal with people right now. Kandeh Yumkella na person way we not forever trust because today they talk this tomorrow. Look, I almost talk they not talk with Maada be. Almost talk the way not talk about Maada bill. Wait today. Now the same Maada bill they can fast side do the same Maada bill we talk about. Now the same Maada bill they go one after Fabian so Maada bill they catch am. Who say one for catch am? Say now Maada bill not get my make a minister. Minister not get my call and say na minister instead of get catch no more. For sure no more how nonsense to be. Honestly.
All right, guys, we don't get much time again because we're like 6:28 now. We just need for wrap up because we're end the program with today in history. All right. Bible is saying we're now on a final words for me to wrap up the program. Not just
you get to talk something. If you don't talk something at the vex and yeah, we need to come out today. You get something for talk and talk and back.
About
I don't know. Talk now.
First, I apologize. I've been there off screen for a few seconds. All right.
We know.
We can just walk into me at the studio, so I began for go off screen. You can grab the mic and grab the camera if you see interesting. But formally, I may have for a few seconds. But however, back to the program. A lot of people have left comments. Not able to read them all, but I just want to say.
Talk about something. Me and Bible will sit down now today. Talk something.
Is it? No, we don't talk about two issues. We talk about we talk about. I don't know what you all talk, but definitely.
When we begin talk this, he say I not be know. And see, now you know. You pretend as if you forget. Alpha, congratulate we. Congratulate we.
It's fine.
Pass. Congratulate we with all your heart.
Okay, like I begin the program, but I talk about say congratulations.
Sweet one. Let's be romantic. Yes, be romantic.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, on behalf of we all, I want to congratulate Weird for win 2 awards. Now the Salon Diaspora Committee, the award they organized now the US win Best Social Media Influencer Award and Best TV Presentation Award 2025. Congratulations to Weird team. Then kudos, feathers to the cap. More beer for Baibura. And of course, I think today and some people will celebrate. Congratulations, guys. All right, yes, exactly. Now many man can difference in award winners, award winning team. All right.
So how can different?
But you don't see what the face they all smile and shine. After mine not receive 2 awards. I think the award and also the award account money. I go ask the organizers if the award account money, do let them send small now. All right. But congratulations, guys, to be very honest.
We not sabi the organizer themselves.
Say now.
Okay.
Say now.
And we want for sabi them because we will need for interview them.
No, nothing.
We not sabi them.
Okay. We go follow up and make sure say the award. If there something for make sure say if you're available, even for like mail them, we able mail them to Paris. Definitely, I go make the honors and try for. Me say go call and see if you're available.
We don't receive them. We don't receive the award. And then our representative in hand. But what we try for say, we not even know the organizer there. And with the same message out now, slam the 10th anniversary, awards night, where they all on the 4th. We still want to get in contact with them. So please, anybody sabi them, get a message with their number. We need to get to them, first of all. We don't tell the family member them thank you, and we want to tell them thank you. We don't know how we do reach at the nomination stage. They need to explain to we all thing. And you need to tell them thank you for what them consider we. Now the first people in this way consider we. And we family member them, show them say, the consider we then consider we for nominate we. Not a mistake. I make family member them. Then vote massively. A lot tell you the secret alpha. Then say we own category. we win the other one, then like where we get 70 to 82% of the total vote for that category the day. And then the other one then shape the rest. So family member then they do.
So congratulations, guys. Well, honestly, it's not something very good, because one thing about weapons, they do something good, the public, they realize and appreciate that. So congratulations to the organizers and the people who will vote. You know, it's a thumbs up for now. Thank you. Now, time will come to wrap up the program, but we'll not forget the program will continue. Guys, what's going to be on our final word? Let's begin with Bible Record Blind. What's going to be your final message today?
The final message for Baibure is about the White Iconic Party when June 28th. This 2025 inside France, when at the country, but a city of life, city of enjoyment, city of everything, outside the European Parliament Day when at Strasbourg. Please, family members, you can get a ticket from me, Baibure, you can get a ticket from SLPP. And then you get for no say now a fundraising show. As we tell you now, we get a couple of things then what we want for putting at the studio. At least as we now don't say we at the salon CNN for make we look like the name owner give. So we really need our support for make we get all waiting we want. Now Alpha can call out for you about camera, no camera. I don't even know the camera way they use. So tell you how they use if you better passion. But you can still call out for your camera. You know? So family members. But you can still come post na camera. So everyone come on there now. We want put camera where we say if we wink yourself, the camera it go so. But you wait after the show. Wait, not to threat, wait. So family members and please, wanna support we and we go really need wanna support. Me na Bible Record Live from the north. That's why I take telephone now for Kandeh Yumkella. I don't go ever be president of Salon. Tata, till tomorrow.
Well,
Thank you.
it depends. Depends. And pick like how they do Momo.
What's going to be your final take? What's going to be final take, I
want to tell the producer thank you. The engineer where they behind the scene, the producer put things them together. I want to tell you thank you. With family members, they want to tell you thank you. And please, before I go, don't forget for like and share the program. You will not like it, please like the program and share it for we. And one more time, one for say thank you to all we vote. And when I show we say any time we support something, we know they ever lose. We support Guinness World Record, we win them. We support anything, we win. Anything, we win. We go, the only one we get silver plaque, we get. One tower for do something, they do very well. Now when I've got for 2 awards them, and when I make low get them. Thank you very much. In fact, they voted even the other day. Voting don't lock people in the camera for vote. That's when they lock the most part. And say no, voting on done. And they tend to see the page now, then they can't complain. Hey, but one go vote. But then say voting on the say, but they tell us say no waste time. When they say when I do thing now, when I do and no wait for last minute. So now the same thing what they tell now. No wait for last minute, forget your ticket. Buy your ticket now for the weird dinner and iconic white party. No wait for last minute. Because last minute, by the time you come now, sometimes you know wait forget opportunity again. So do your own security now. Secure your ticket now. No wait like how they disappoint most of you pan the voting. We make some of you. Right now that you feel I'm saying, hey, but me I no vote. But still now we all get the award. So buy your ticket now. Thank you very much. And thanks to Alpha. Thanks to the engineer. Thanks to we all. We love you all so much. And goodbye.
Thank you so much, guys. Famulem, I just want to remind you back say the program now Beyond the Headlines on TV Salon and Weird. They on all the channel them on Facebook and on YouTube. The program even they continue after we go off because when I will continue for watching them online, I will continue for add a comment. So thank you to the producer where they behind and the technician. Until we meet again next week, Mina Alpha, and we will left on now with a minute down memory lane in Today in History. Or this